Imagine this. You're playing in your very first NFL game. The stadium is packed. The lights are blinding. Millions are watching on TV. And instead of just lining up at one position like everyone else, you're tasked with playing both sides of the ball. Receiver, cornerback, offense, defense, back and forth, nonstop. That's exactly what Travis Hunter just did in his NFL debut. And today, we're diving deep into why this debut wasn't just a fun gimmick. It could actually spark one of the most game-changing shifts in modern football. So buckle up, because this isn't just about one rookie. It's about whether Travis Hunter could redefine the very structure of the NFL. Section 1. The historic debut itself. Travis Hunter played 10 snaps on offense and 8 on defense in his very first preseason game with the Jacksonville Jaguars. On offense, he had 2 catches for 9 yards, running sharp, confident routes. On defense, he was tested a little less, recorded 1 missed tackle, but showed the raw instincts that made him a top prospect out of Colorado. After the game, Hunter admitted he was super nervous for that very first play, but then quickly calmed down. Movie camera audience hook moment. What would you be more nervous for? Lining up against an NFL corner as a wide receiver, or standing across from an NFL quarterback as a rookie cornerback? Let me know in the comments. Section 2. Why this is rare and revolutionary. We haven't seen true two-way NFL stars in decades. Sure, we've had flashes, guys like Deion Sanders or Charles Woodson returning kicks while starring at cornerback. But to play full snaps as both a WR and CB? That's unheard of in the modern NFL. A little history lesson. Chuck Bednarik, back in 1960s, was the last full-time two-way player, snapping helmets as a center and linebacker. Deion Sanders? He did it part-time, but his fame came more from lockdown defense and electric returns. Shohei Ohtani in baseball is probably the closest modern sports comparison. Pitcher and hitter at MVP levels. Hunter is trying to be the NFL's Ohtani. And if he succeeds, it could force teams to rethink the way they draft, pay, and deploy players. Section 3. The training and toll on the body. Here's where it gets complicated. NFL playbooks are massive. Mastering one side is tough enough. Hunter is learning 2 playbooks at once. Physically, WRs and CBs run some of the highest mileage during games. Adding both roles could mean up to 2x the workload. Jacksonville is already cautious. Hunter missed a practice with a minor injury, and the team hinted they may limit his snaps in the next preseason game. Speaking head speculative question. What happens if Travis Hunter gets banged up? Does this experiment end before it even starts? Or will the Jaguars stick with it long term? Section 4. The Jaguars' perspective. Head coach Liam Cohen praised Hunter's route running and his ability to read coverages as a wide receiver. But defensively, he admitted, we need more tape. Right now, depth charts show Hunter as a starter at WR, a backup cornerback, meaning they see him as more valuable to Trevor Lawrence and the offense. This makes sense. Lawrence has been raving about Hunter, calling him one of the hardest working guys on the team. So, could the Jags be building an Ohtani-like marketing weapon? Imagine highlight packages, primetime feature games, jersey sales. It's not just football, it's branding. Section 5. The spectacle factor. The NFL is an entertainment business. Fans love storylines. Think about how the NBA thrives on stars who can do everything. LeBron, Giannis. Think about baseball's global buzz around Ohtani. Now imagine the NFL finally has a true two-way star. That could mean new levels of hype, ratings, and sponsorship deals. Loudspeaker audience engagement. If you were buying a jersey, would you want Travis Hunter's hashtag WR edition or his hashtag CB edition? Drop your pick below. Section 6. The skeptics and realistic limits. Not everyone's buying the hype. Analysts point out the wear and tear. Defenses in the NFL are faster, stronger, and smarter than anything Hunter saw in college. Even elite talents can get exposed if they're spread too thin. One GM told Bleacher Report, "It's a fun experiment, but at some point, reality hits. You can't be elite at both." But here's the kicker. Hunter doesn't need to play 50-50. Even if he's a 70% WR, 30% CB, That's still revolutionary compared to anyone else. Section 7. Comparisons and hypotheticals. Let's play What If. What if Deion Sanders had been given 30-plus offensive snaps a game at his prime? Could he have been an all-pro WR2? What if Hunter is used like Taysom Hill on steroids? Special packages that completely confuse defenses. What if a generation of kids now grow up wanting to play both sides, inspired by Hunter? Could the next draft class feature more two-way hopefuls? The ripple effects could be massive. Section 8. Cultural impact and timing. The timing couldn't be better. College football just saw Hunter dominate at Colorado under Deion Primetime Sanders, who himself was the ultimate showman. The NFL is hungry for new stars, especially ones who can bring in younger audiences. And sports as a whole are in an era of versatility. Shohei Ohtani, positionless basketball, even soccer players like Alphonso Davies switching roles mid-match. Section 9. The road ahead. The big question: how sustainable is this? Preseason is one thing. Regular season intensity? Entirely different. Teams will start game planning specifically to exploit Hunter if he plays both sides. The Jaguars must carefully balance innovation versus protection, keeping Hunter healthy while still maximizing his star potential. Long-term, if Hunter proves durable, this could reshape roster building. Why carry an extra WR or CB when one player can fill two needs? It could even affect the salary cap structure if dual-role players demand higher contracts. Conclusion: the takeaway: Travis Hunter's debut wasn't about stats. It was about possibility. The possibility that one man can break the mold, rewrite expectations, and inspire a new era of versatility in the NFL. Will it last? Will he thrive? Or will the experiment flame out under the weight of NFL reality? That's the drama. That's the story. So now it's your turn. Do you think Travis Hunter's two-way experiment is the future of football, or just a short-lived novelty? Could we see more teams drafting two-way stars, or will the NFL always be a league of specialists? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest stories shaping sports today. Until next time, I'll see you on the field.